Hey, this is Derek Depker of ebookbestsellersecrets.com, and in this video I want to share a solution to one of the biggest challenges I've actually seen people going through that have written in talking about what they're struggling with in their self-publishing business. And this is a very surprising one. It's not to do with marketing or picking the right niche. It's the challenge of actually getting the work done, whether that's the writing side of things, sitting down and getting the writing done, or the marketing or working on the business. It's just doing it. And I can relate to this because I know how I feel even at this moment when there's a million things I feel that I should be doing, and it's so overwhelming. What I sometimes end up doing is just wanting to distract myself and check emails or surf Facebook instead of getting the work done. And this used to be a challenge for me in my writing, definitely, and in my writing business, self-publishing business, until I implemented a few of the strategies I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to give you 3 tips to get your writing done. If you don't do these things, what will probably happen is you might do well for a little bit, then you get sidetracked and it's off and on, or you might not ever even get around to getting that work done. But when you do it, you'll find that you'll actually increase your motivation, your desire to do it. So not only are you more productive, but it creates this sort of momentum that happens where next thing you know, you're not having to force yourself like it's some sort of chore to sit down and get the work done. You're actually excited to do it. So the first strategy is something that if you think about this, you get done what you prioritize. So the first thing is to prioritize getting the work done like it's any other important obligation you have in your life. So a parent isn't just gonna decide not to pick their kids up from school one day. It's important, or to not go into work, or if they schedule a lunch meeting with a friend, they're gonna show up unless something really important comes up. So treat your writing or your business time the same way. Schedule a time to do it. Some things that can help are changing your environment. Maybe that means going to a coffee shop for some people, or that could simply mean shutting off the internet if you're not doing something internet-based to maybe work on the writing, or to put blockers on Facebook and things during certain times, shutting off the cell phone and all the distractions, telling people in your life, hey, this is my work time, please respect that, only get in touch with me if it's an absolute emergency. So treat it like a priority and schedule it in your calendar. Second thing, this is one of my favorite strategies because before I started to implement this, what would happen is the thought of writing or getting my work done or working on something felt like a thing that I was dreading, and I would kind of put it off and procrastinate and find ways to distract myself. Once I started doing this one thing, it became almost completely effortless to get started with the work. What that is give myself a super small target to shoot for. So what I recommend is, choose something that's going to take you 2 minutes or less to do, and ask yourself, can I just do that? And then I can quit if I want to. Here's what it looks like. Let's say it's getting writing done. Can I just write one paragraph, one sucky paragraph, doesn't have to even be good, and then I can quit after that if I want. Can I just do that right now during this one time, and then I can go on to something else? And what often happens is once you just get over that hurdle of getting started, that initial resistance, a lot of times I get started, I write one paragraph, then next thing I know a whole chapter's done. Okay, but I don't force myself into it. I give myself a small target. If that's even too much, can I just open up my word processor, write one sentence, and then I can quit if I want? I don't even have to keep that sentence. And the idea is once you get this momentum going, the momentum generates motivation. Now here's another great tip, the third tip, that's specific for writing, but you can take the principle and apply it to other areas. If it's when you need to work on your marketing side of things or your education side, you can still use this principle. And what that is when I am in that great state, when I am being productive, I leave myself sort of in the middle of something that I can pick up very easily the next time I start working. Here's what I mean by that. Let's say I'm writing and I'm in that zone, the creative juices are flowing, and I'm about to finish the chapter I'm working on for that day and call it quits until tomorrow. Well, what I'll do when I'm in that zone is I'll go ahead, I'll finish the chapter, but then I'll start the next chapter. I'll start maybe the next chapter title and then the first couple sentences, and when I'm in that zone, and get myself into a middle of a thought, and then I'll stop. And here's the power of that. What happens is the next day when I think I'm starting from scratch, I got to get going, I'm not starting from scratch. I open up my word processor, and there I am in the middle of a thought, and right away my brain goes, oh yeah, I know what I was talking about, and I just jump right back into it. So I'm easing that initial resistance the next time I get started. So those are 3 simple productivity tips. The first is schedule it, prioritize it, just like anything else. The second thing is give yourself small targets to shoot for. Can I just do something that's only going to take me a minute or 2, and then I can quit if I want? But here's the key. After that first minute or 2, when you're done, ask yourself, well, can I just do a little more? Can I write one more paragraph? Can I write one more sentence? And you might be surprised at how much more willing you are to do something and be productive after you've gotten started. The third thing is make it easy to pick up where you left off. Now, I'm going to be sharing some more tips and strategies like this, so if you're not already on my newsletter, be sure to subscribe at ebookbestsellersecrets.com and subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is Derek Depker. Take care.